Hey everybody, it is Dak here from the EdBoys, and welcome to episode 2 of the Group Hardcore Ironman gains. EdBoys have been doing very solid so far. At the end of last episode, I was doing some oak logs, some AFK oak logs at the Gnome Stronghold. When I was done AFKing oak logs, the first place that I went to was here at the Chickens in Lumbridge to mostly get some health levels. I decided to do magic instead of any range or melee life yet because I'm about to do some quests for that. The main reason I wanted hit points levels was because I'm about to go do Waterfall quests, but I didn't want to do Witch's House first because that would jump me up past 19 hit points, which it's kind of a sweet spot for Wintertodt to be below 20 hit points. So I just wanted to get enough hit points that I could guarantee not to get one hit through the Waterfall quest and then actually go do Waterfall quests. So I decided to start with magic. I got these runes by bumming a little bit of cash off of the guys who already are at Wintertodt. Both Minion and Saeko have been doing some Wintertodt life, so they got a little bit of cash. I grabbed some of that cash from them and bought some runes with it. Yeah, 13 magic, can now cast Fire Strike. It really is kind of a waste of time to still be attacking chickens, so we're moving on to that cow life. I want to bank some leather. It's nice to have some leather banked, but I'm really just trying to speed through a couple of hit points levels here. As you can see, I've only gotten 1 hit points level so far. Now that I'm actually doing damage more consistently and not splashing as much, it'll be a little bit quicker over here. Alright, the next hit should be getting me 14 hit points. I also got up to 20 magic. That's going to be looking fine for me in terms of going to do Waterfall quest. Kind of a nice jump on magic too. I mean, I could have at least gone and done Imp Catcher right before this, maybe, but I will be doing Imp Catcher in the next like 24 to 48 hours anyway. I mostly wanted the hit points levels, and magic was a nice way to go about it anyway. The next goal is, I guess, Waterfall Quest. Waterfall Quest, such a classic. This is such a huge jump to getting like 30 attack and strength levels with ease. This quest also gets me to, the basis of this quest is telling this lady that I'll go help her son, and then I go down the raft, and the son tells me that he's looking for some treasure and I can't have it, and I just kind of ignore the kid and go find the treasure instead. It turns out the Moss Giant Guardian has a max hit of 14 and not 15, or excuse me, 14, not 13 or anything. Like, it could one hit me at my max hit points. I have 14 hit points. It can hit a 14. I'm wasting the rest of my mind runes on these Moss Giants. 21 magic coming in hot. Using the rest of my mind runes here to just squeeze out the 1 more hit points level so that I can guarantee that I don't get 1 hit. Here it comes. This is 15 health coming in hot. I did get 3 Law runes as one of the drops from the couple of Moss Giant kills I got here, so kind of nice. As I'm also getting some magic levels, soon I'll actually be able to use Law runes, and traveling is going to be a lot nicer. It's mostly walking. That's what traveling consists of currently. So it's pretty easy to make sure that like one of the zombies attacks you so that the Moss Guardian won't attack you. I definitely got the extra hit points level just to really make sure that I was safe. Like in here, maybe if I messed up, look, but a zombie attacks me first. It's very simple to make sure you don't die in this area as long as you have enough hit points, but better safe than sorry, man. Couldn't be the guy that loses a second life at this point just because I'm doing a Waterfall quest. Waterfall quest complete. 13.75k XP in both strength and attack, so 1 to 30 strength and attack. This is a huge jump on the overall ranks. Also, it's going to be really nice when I go to do combat to already be able to put on like addy weapons and then having 30 strength and whatnot. Yeah, this is a good quest to get done. Always a good quest to get done. Next, I'm going to go for Restless Ghost. Restless Ghost is it's a pretty, I don't know, staple quest for a handful of quests because this is where you get the Ghost Speak Amulet, which is used in a decent amount of quests in the future, but also gonna get some prayer XP out of this. No problem, my friend. Be gone with you to the river and to the afterlife. I don't know, wherever you headed. Can I get that prayer XP though? 1.125k prayer XP. That could bring me to 10 because of the little bit that I already had. Kind of nice. Early prayer training can be a bit of a pain, and having early prayer levels is kind of nice. Getting to overheads is so huge. 43 prayer is a very big milestone, so making any progress towards that is nice. And that was a very easy jump in total levels too. A lucky impling, dude. I swear I've only seen like 1 or 2 lucky implings in the entire game. Yeah, like how often do you get this message? You need a hunter level of at least 99 to catch this impling barehanded. Maybe not just hunter level, but how often do you get told like you need any level of at least 99 to do something? Alright, just knocked out the Varrock Museum quiz. This is another easy set of total levels. 8 levels in both Slayer and Hunter, going from 1 to 9, so 16 total levels, and kind of a nice jump for really only like 2 minutes of quiz life. Alright, I'm about to be doing Daddy's Home, and then a little bit of extra construction life to kind of get some better base construction XP at both Wintertodt and Tempoross. I'd like to not be just at like 3 construction. The construction XP does scale a little bit, so Daddy's home, and then I'll probably also knock out a couple of other planks. All right, here's Daddy's home complete. I kind of forgot that this crate was going to have a bunch of stuff in it for construction supplies. There's level 10 on construction, and then this crate gives me, I mean, enough nails to use like any of the planks I already got, and it came with some planks, which is pretty sweet. I don't know exactly what to expect in terms of where I'm going to end with construction level when it comes to like Tempoross and Wintertodt and whatnot, but getting a couple of these early levels beforehand to try to make a decent jump on the free levels that I get from Tempoross and stuff, it's kind of nice. Rowing my way up to Edgeville, it just feels so nostalgic. So to wrap up the stream on this day, I ended up just heading over to Varrock and working on lighting up some of the logs that I had already done some AFK woodcutting life on. So I have enough logs and some to get 50 plus fire making, and that is the goal at this point. And don't worry, as you can see, I do pet the dog. I don't just ignore the dog the whole time. And the next morning we came back and finished up that 50 fire making life, so I'm just about set up for Wintertodt. At this rate, I'm not actually about to head to Wintertodt. I'll be there soon enough, to be fair, but I'm just getting ready for it. Chopped a couple of trees around, made some arrow shafts, used what feathers I had here to get a little bit extra of a base fletching level. Didn't get much out of it, but same with construction, same as with construction, I should say. Having a little bit more fletching is going to be kind of nice for the bonus levels I get at Wintertodt. I have no idea why the live clip doesn't have the voice recording on it, but this was beautiful. This guy Skippy that was following me here, I was saying something about how he's most likely headed to get Clue Hunter gear, just like I am, because why else would, you know, we'd be walking out here, beginning a Group Ironman life. He's looking just like a bot. Skippy's got to be here for Clue Hunter garb, right? Next thing I know, we start walking closer to the Clue Hunter garb. There's already somebody there getting it too. Beautiful, dude. This place has never been so packed. More Clue Hunter garb just south of Yanil, Yanili. One more piece to go, and then time to not do Wintertodt yet. So this last warm piece of gear here is going to set me up that I'm really ready to go to Wintertodt anytime, but I still wanted to get some more Tempoross in. I didn't really like doing all of my Tempoross at once. We broke it up there, got some Wintertodt preparation done, and now I can head to Temp again. So right before I jump into Tempoross, let's check out some screenshots that were sent to me by the rest of the team. As you can see, I'm not the only guy grinding out some quests. I mean, there's a lot of early level quests that knock out some easy total levels, so a handful of those are really nice to just get done. But also, Min Ki went very hard on getting his graceful early on. This is definitely a set that everybody should, not just everybody like on my team, everybody on any team or on any account, you should probably knock out graceful like sooner than later. Very solid work. And like I was saying before, a couple of our guys got to Wintertodt. Saeko got some pretty solid grind in with 70 plus fire making. And really the biggest Wintertodt thing that happened would be the 125 KC Phoenix pet that Minion got. Beautiful. We got a very majestic screenshot from him too on that. This is only a few days into the Group Ironman grind that my guy got the first pet on the team. Very early pet overall. Much better milestone than the first death on the team, I tell you what. GZ on the Firebird. Phoenix pet at 125 KC for Minion. It wouldn't kill me to throw down Prince Ali Rescue just to stop having to pickpocket this guy for the 10 coins. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with the few seconds it takes to get 10 coins from this guy. I feel bad for him. Alright, the second stint on Tempoross went a lot better than the first one. I have a few more fishing levels, which kind of helps. The main thing was a few more agility levels, even though I hadn't done that much agility. Even 15 instead of 1 agility was a nice jump for a little bit of extra run energy, but also I was paying more attention to actually managing my run energy, making sure that I was saving run energy for when I really needed it. Day 1, there was a lot of walking time, and I was just barely messing up around when I did mess it up, so walking was really the biggest problem with that. But making more gains on Tempoross life, got some solid XP in fishing and construction and cooking life, and then we're saving up a lot of permits here. So I kind of mostly want food when it comes to the Tempoross rewards. Like, I'm just trying to supply a pretty good chunk of food for everybody, right? But also the unique rewards from Tempoross can be pretty sweet. In general, the tackle box and the fishing barrel would be very nice to have, and then the tome of water. I've never rolled a tome of water on the main, so minus how nice it would be to have, it'd be cool to just get one. But if I could get a tome, maybe 2 tomes for the team, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not going to have an absurd amount of permits saved up, but I'm currently saving up some permits before turning them in. It was at this point that I would realize in-game that I didn't need to get my 11 crafting for the Barbarian fishing rod. I told you guys about that. I learned eventually. Unfortunately, I made my way all the way up to Barbarian fishing and unlocked Barbarian fishing, got started without having nearly enough feathers, so I bummed some more cash off of the Wintertodt homies, though I'll be at Wintertodt myself soon enough that I'll actually be able to even put some cash into the shared storage. Bummed some cash to come buy some feathers, and then I'm headed back to Barbarian fishing for a little bit. So at the moment, the goal is to save up till 79 fishing when it comes to those Tempoross reward permits. Obviously, I'm not doing only Tempoross all the way up to 79, plus I fail rounds occasionally, so I'm not going to have, like, maxed out permits by then. 400 or 500 would be really cool. But I would like to also be getting some AFK fishing gains for one. Whenever I can't necessarily focus on Wintertodt, I'd like to still be getting fishing XP instead of just going back to woodcutting every time. It wouldn't kill me to go get a couple of extra agility levels. If I were to get up to 30 agility, then I'll start catching the second best fish here, whatever it is, the leaping salmon. And then at 45 agility and strength, probably be right around the 70 fishing needed for the leaping sturgeon. It wouldn't kill me to go get the extra agility levels, but I'll get them while I'm here. And I really just needed this for AFK time as the main thing while still getting fishing XP. Here comes a non-HD clip of me trying to reenact how Blue's death went. Currently, Saeko needs whatever I'm about to go catch. The cave eel for fairy rings. He's doing nature spirit, and for the 3 random items, one of them is a cave eel, and I have all the things necessary to get a cave eel. Gas explosions happen. There's only like 2 different rooms that they can happen, and it's nowhere near. Need a net? No, there we go. It's nowhere near these cave eels, so it is actually safe to go ahead and fish some cave eels here. Nice. My man has been grinding, making solid gains, but now I can at least say that I have been helping in those solid gains. He could skip his raw cave eel part. So it turns out one of the other 3 items that Saeko needed was an uncut diamond, excuse me. He only had a cut diamond, and lucky enough, I've been getting enough Molly random events that I got the uncut diamond. So one of the first things he's doing with fairy rings, he said, is getting a rune axe, and now I feel like I have contributed to getting the rune axe life. 60 fishing coming in hot. All right, this is about to be 70 fishing now. Made a lot of Barbarian fishing gains, and it's 79 fishing that I want to get for like the second highest level Tempoross table. So I still want to get more Tempoross rewards. I'm not just going all the way to 79 with Barbarian fishing. At 70, I can now get these highest level fish if I had 45 agility, and I'm sitting at 43 currently. But I mean, it wouldn't kill me to go get those other 2 levels in terms of just being able to move my way up to the next fish. But again, this is mostly just to have an AFK fishing option. The strength and agility gains are just bonus gains. So here's a clip of me grabbing the rune axe from Saeko. I figured I would also mention that the reason we've been trading each other in these clips is these were happening while the group storage was down. There is a shared group storage. We don't have to go find each other to trade everything, but at the time that we were doing this, we did actually have to find each other and trade. At this point, group storage has already been fixed. Well, kind of. Apparently there's some bugs, but we could complain about that later. Now, every time ever for the rest of my life, when I actually have to walk up to Wintertodt if I'm without a games necklace, I will be reminded of the fake news wolves. I did not die on my hardcore, but man, was I close to dying on my hardcore. Alright, finally time to start Wintertodt life. Are you kidding me right now, dude? Face GIM already got his Phoenix. I haven't even gotten started yet. What are you doing to me? Alright, baby, very first Wintertodt crate, coinage, and some seeds. Look, coinage is actually one of the main things that I want to get from this, so anytime I get coins, I can't be that upset. Crate number 2. Same seed life, some guams, some maple logs. Dude. 10th crate coming in hot. Yo, Wintertodt novice, nice, completing some combat tasks. Probably going to be pretty far from actually completing some of those combat diaries, but we'll take whatever task life we can. Crate number 10 coming in hot with 2 emeralds and 12 iron ore. I'm actually kind of happy with that supply life. Here comes some more crate action. Also got a level first, huh? Nice. Right at the end of the round. 62 fire making. Crate number 20. Still looking for piece number 1. And we didn't get it. Crate number 30. What's in the box? Bradley, please. Hey, I got some burnt pages in there. All right. More burnt pages to work with, but currently still sitting on nothing when it comes to other uniques. Crate number 40. Please, still no uniques, but you know, we're getting supplies at least. I'm getting XP. We're making total level gains, right? Crate number 40. Oh, magic logs in that crate. That's actually very nice. Magic logs are fairly sought after here, and I feel like that's pretty early for some magic logs. I'll definitely take those. This is it. 50th crate. Last crate for this sitting, the Wintertodt champion. I don't know what to say. I'm still looking for 1 unique, and I would like to get that 1 unique. I guess that's what I gotta say. Please, crate number 50. What's in the box? That looks exactly like crate number 1 did. Alright, I got some bonus quest life to get done. First of all, hadn't done Cook's Assistant yet. As you can see, I got my beads on me too, so I'm going to do Imp Catcher, which I talked about earlier. I got some magic levels. I should have knocked Imp Catcher out anyways, and that also gives an Amulet of Accuracy. I do want to get that quest done. Here comes Imp Catcher, very sweet. The Amulet Accuracy is going to be some best in slot action. Still getting some magic XP is going to get me from 23 to still sitting at 23. No, 24 magic, almost 25, you say. Alright, cool. While I'm in Draenor area, going to start the Vampire Slayer quest. It's going to be a little bit of attack XP when I get it done. Got all the stuff for Cook's Assistants. I've already gotten a pretty good chunk of cooking XP thanks to Tempoross, so this is just really the quest point is the main thing. This is just getting a quest done. Very easy one to get out of the way. I already got some iron ore thanks to Wintertodt, but I'm currently mining the rest of the ore that I would need for Doric's quest, because I'm going to be in that area soon. Here's the final fight for Vampire Slayer. I definitely died or had to leave this fight like 2 or 3 times during Trailblazers. Thankfully, made it out alive this time. Didn't lose another team life. 4.8k attack XP is really nice. 33 attack coming in hot. I am going to end up doing the feud, so I think that's going to put me at 38 attack by the time I'm done with that. Grabbing some better runes at the moment. Actually got some of my own cash thanks to Wintertodt to buy runes with. Feeling pretty good about that. About to be safe spotting, or at least I'm going to do Witch's House, which is going to involve some safe spotting here soon, and I would like to do it with a little bit better spells than just strikes. Alright, Doric, I got all your stuff. This is a nice, easy quest to get done. Maybe some good mining XP, knocking out some extra total levels there. And also access to Doric's anvils. Dude, these are so conveniently placed. Like, why would anybody want to use any other anvil? See you later, Doric. I ran by Falador, but I came back because while I was here, I wanted to start the Knight's Sword quest. Now back up north to start Witch's House. This is for the hit points levels. I still have more Wintertodt to do. I only jumped from, what, 50 to 70 fire making. It was 50 Wintertodt crates. It's not a huge deal to be doing Wintertodt at like above 20 HP. I would like to... The more Wintertodt you do at less HP, the merrier, but even in the 20s, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And I would like to get a little bit more than 15 hit points. Oh, the Witch's House safe spot. This is actually the first time that I've done the safe spot. Any other time that I've done this quest, I was just at high enough level that I just tanked my way through. Min Ki had not done this safe spot yet either because he found himself in here with no food and no teleport. And at first was thinking that that may be the end of him. He may be losing a life, but my man quickly figured the safe spot out because it is not that complicated and found himself to still be alive. Hey, 25 magic coming in hot right in the middle of my story. Cool beans. Now I can teleport to Varrock too. That's actually super nice. The Varrock teleport. The Chronicle makes up for that because of law runes, but like we're starting to unlock teleports. That's cool news. Alright, this is going to be Witch's House done. This is really nice for the hit points jump. Plus 4 quest points, not too bad. 26 hit points. Definitely a lot safer than 15 hit points, right? I got 4 meats on me to go do Druidic Ritual now and unlock Herb Lore. Cake Mix, can you give me 2 total levels, please? Minion is going to be our herb guy. We're giving him the majority of the herbs, really, to make sure that one of us gets to an herb lore level. That'll give us some good potions. It'll be him. So I'm not doing any more herb lore from that, but I might as well have knocked out the quest. The meats were already put in the group storage for me by the team, so got herb lore unlocked at least. And look, it was 2 total levels. Min Ki is also working on some questing life. Currently in the group storage, there are some dyes thanks to Minion. And Min Ki needed him, so this is still at a point where group storage wasn't quite working, but, you know, we still work together. Here's Knight's Sword complete. Another very large jump in total levels. Nice, dude. 12, almost 13k smithing XP is beautiful. Gets you almost right up to steel bars. And really only got a couple more quests to do. I'm almost out of here with the quest life. 29 smithing, look at that. Beautiful. Next, I'm starting Merlin's Crystal. I would really like to do the Holy Grail. Looks like I got a magic level coming in hot. 26 magic. Here comes the end of Merlin's Crystal. Beautiful. 6 quest points, dude. That's incredible, actually. It's really, really nice in the quest points. Now I can do Holy Grail, though. It's going to be nice for defense and prayer XP. Dude, I definitely showed up to fight the Black Knight Titan with magic. And it turns out it has a ridiculous amount of magic and range defense, so I had to use the flinch spot like I've done before, but I only had the Excalibur and then whatever attack and strength levels that I managed so far from quests and fishing, so it was not quick. I have the Holy Grail, King Arthur, here you go, 11,000 prayer XP, 15.3k defense XP. Really nice on the prayer. Super big on the defense too, to be fair. Those are both huge. But up to 29 prayer. Haven't had to do any prayer training. Up to 31 defense. Really with attack, strength, and defense. Been some really nice gains without having to do any of it. But I'm not done with the quests yet. Hold on. More safe spotting quest bosses. God, I love magic. I have completed the feud. Hold on, I gotta talk to this lady for the last little bit of attack XP. It's gonna be nice. 38 attack I think I get out of this. Also some thieving XP for the spare total levels. Let's see, 38 attack and 14 thieving. Looking good, looking good. 616 total level. Still got a couple of ones peeking out in there with range, rune crafting, and farming, but made a nice jump on just some level spread there. Got a few quests done. The quest points are, you know, I've only done a handful of quests at this point, but those were good quests to get done. I have more quests to do, but we're moving back on to fishing for now. Made my way back to Tempoross life. Like I said, I gotta get to 79 fishing before I can turn in my permits, and there's a lot of fish, a lot of food coming out of that, but possibly some uniques, so I'd like to get there sooner than later, but also have a really large amount of permits stacked up. I'm thinking, I don't know, possibly 500 is where I'll be landing at, because I still have some Barbarian fishing that I'll be doing too, but we did at one point break into the top 200 range for hardcore Group Ironman size 5. We just barely got in there, right as really a lot of us had gotten a bunch of questing done right around the same time, so we made a very large jump in total levels. But then when you get back to grinds like, for instance, Tempoross, where I'm really not getting that many total levels that quickly anymore, it starts to slow down, so we dropped out of that pretty quickly. But we did break into top 200, which was pretty cool. This is going to wrap up this episode, though, everybody. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and subscribe for more of it. I also stream on Twitch, which should be linked on the screen and in the description. I also have a Twitter and a Discord, which are also linked in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next episode.